Hey guys, so I honestly didn't think of a video for this week, and I kind of got really busy-ish. So I just thought, today is World Mental Health Awareness Day or something like that. Something about mental health and today. And I thought to have a real conversation about mental health during this crazy, crazy time that we're in and just talk openly about things that I've learned, things that have helped me. Um, so yeah. As you guys know, if you saw I think it was my last video where I gave a life update, I told you guys a couple of work updates. So, how my life looks right now is I do school part time, I nanny full time, and then I also do Sunday school and stuff for my church. So I coordinate Sunday school and I do the online, like social media and website stuff. So all the online stuff, I do that too. And I haven't even started nannying yet. I don't do that until next week. And let me tell you, like it's been hard to get used to. Um, but yeah, it makes me really nervous because I said I'm in school. I'm doing 3 classes right now. I'm doing accounting, business communication, and marketing. And if you guys have at all taken an accounting class, like, that is so, so, so time consuming. I mean, it could be like it's an online program. So with an assignment, you could have like 3 assignments for the week, and it's just 3 assignments, but there's multiple steps to the assignment, and so it could take you up to like a full day of just doing 1 assignment for just accounting. So the thing is, online schooling is just so, 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 so time consuming, and it does make me nervous to have a little baby with me, but I want to try and make it work because they're paying very, very well. And with just my income with the church, it would be okay, but honestly, also like not okay, since I do have to pay for pay for these things in my mouth. So, yeah, anyways, it's really nerve-wracking to me a little bit to do this because I have done school in the past and I have watched kids, but it was at their house and it was part-time, so it wasn't totally a huge deal. Um, but I did have to stop with a family back in the spring because it was just too much for me and my grades were suffering. So, hoping for the best. Uh, but yeah. So, anyways, I'll get it figured out. It's just kind of been a lot. So, something that's helped me is actually scheduling my life. And I'm going to show you guys here my schedule. I'll take it down for just a second. I'm somebody who loves schedules. I function on schedules, even though my life is not planned out to a T with a schedule. There are certain things that I just automatically do at certain times. Like I wake up at 6 a.m. every single morning, except this morning because I was babysitting until like 1 o'clock in the morning. So I wake up at 6 a.m. I generally, 6:15, I get out of bed. I do the morning routine. I eat at 6:30, and then usually I eat at noon for lunch. That's always how it is. Get done about 12:20, and then, I eat again about like 5:36, and those things is what I have scheduled. And then I shower every other day, so that's at 8 o'clock. But anyways, so I attended I don't know what you would call it. It wasn't a master class, but I attended something with the Broadway Collective, and it was all about wellness and something that Kate Lumpkin, who I aspire to be in life, said is if you take the time to make a schedule, honor your schedule, and take the time to do the work and get it done, that's a key of well-being. And so that stuck with me. It was something on the lines of that. It wasn't completely that. So I made this schedule. So everything that is in yellow is school. I have Facebook posts for the church, like right here in like a light blue. Um, and then in green is like my church workload. Let me tell you, I made this like a week ago, maybe two. I have not followed this schedule whatsoever. This really does fluctuate depending on how much schoolwork I have. Like this week, I didn't really have anything too crazy to do, but you know, this is ideally what I'm looking at. And now I have it until December 20th because I thought to myself, okay, well, the baby is not even going to be 3 months old when he starts with me. He should be sleeping majority of the time. Well, he's not really doing that. So we'll see how all of this plays out. But what I'm going to try and do is go into the church on Mondays and Fridays because then my mom has him, and it's just really nice to be able to have him here and have my mom help, so I can get schoolwork done and get Sunday school stuff set up. So I like schedules. It's helped me a lot, just to even just have the visualization of what my day looks like. It helps a lot. Um, so yeah, I mean, yeah, let's see what else. Yeah, it's just kind of been a lot with COVID. I mean, I'm so lucky right now that I get to work from home. I get to work both of my jobs from home. And I'm so blessed with the Sunday school thing that I don't really have to be around people besides on Sunday. I go in at, Mondays, Fridays usually, and that's what I'm going to start doing at least. And I'm only there for about 3 hours tops. And then if anybody does come into my office, they're always 6 feet away. They usually like just stand in the door frame or something. They keep their distance. And so I'm not really around people. And even when I'm actually setting up Sunday school, um, if I'm going like upstairs to get supplies or like whatever, um, I'm not really around people. So that's really nice. It does make me nervous though on Sundays because I'm still looking for somebody to take the second and third graders. And so I can step in when I need to teach, but I'm not supposed to really be teaching Sunday school. I'm just supposed to be organizing it, talking with the families, and all that good stuff. So I definitely get nervous come Sunday, but I mean, our church is doing a great job of social distancing and all of that. And with kids, it's just so hard because you know it's hard to keep kids separate from each other. And luckily we have big enough rooms that we use that it works out fine. But I definitely get nervous. I don't know why I just stuttered right there, but I definitely get nervous. And about 2 3 weeks ago I had gotten sick, and I just had like congestion. Yeah, congestion. Is that how you say it? Congestion. And I was totally freaking out because I was like, it's COVID. And I really like don't go anywhere unless it's, to the church, or because I also have meetings and stuff at the church. That makes me nervous too, is the meetings. But yeah, I immediately my brain was like, it's COVID. And again, I don't really go anywhere unless it's to church or to like my ortho appointments, which are really spaced out well. So yeah, it just sucks that we're in this time that immediately, like, if we start coughing or we have a tickle in our throat or we get a runny nose or we're, congested or whatever, that our brains are immediately like, it's COVID. And it's like, no, No, it's not. So, it's been hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's been hard to get used to. I mean, not only am I getting used to obviously like living in this pandemic that we're in, but also um just figuring it all out. I mean, it's hard enough to get your life together, let's get real, but to try to get it together and somewhat organized during a pandemic, um, it it's even more challenging. But just know you guys are not alone. We're in this together. Um, yeah, I don't know. What else can I talk about? Yeah, it's really nice. And as far as like working and not being around people goes, I mean, thank God for the internet, right? Like, I don't know, if we didn't have the internet right now, like, honestly, how would we do school? How would some people work right now? Um, so thank God for the internet. It's great. So yeah. Yeah, yeah, it just sucks that our brains are immediately like, if you start coughing or like yesterday I was sneezing a lot because I had taken a nap and I got a little bit like plugged. Um, and I was sneezing a lot and my system was trying to like clear itself out. And immediately I'm like, it's COVID. And then just a few minutes ago, I was kind of having a cough attack. And immediately my brain was like, it's COVID. And I'm like, no, no, it really isn't. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I could just go on and on about work right now, but it's hard. I mean, it really, really is. Like I said, the nice thing is, especially with Sunday school, all of my stuff is online. And the good thing is too, if everything shuts down again, um, that means I won't be babysitting more than likely, because obviously if the parents aren't working, then I won't work. But then I have Sunday school and the church to fall back on. So I have some source of income right there. So yeah, yeah. But like I said, really lucky to be working during this time. And I'm really lucky to be able to have like a manager role and have so much flexibility because I choose when I go in to the church. I choose my hours and stuff. So um it is really, really nice. It's still nerve-wracking because, sometimes around people, sometimes not. But the good thing is, hopefully, tomorrow is going to be my first day where I'm not actually with a class. So I'm really not going to be around people. I'm obviously going to like pop into the classrooms, but um, pop in here and there and just see how they're doing if they need anything. But yeah, I'm trying my best to even just stay away from the older kids, unless it's kids that I'm babysitting. Like, I still want to try and like stay away. And right now, like for other things, we're not really doing anything. It's not like we're having special events with the kids. They We have a pumpkin patch in town and they are gonna go to that next no, on Wednesday, actually. And so that's outside and totally not a big deal. And I don't even know if I technically have to be there. So hopefully if other committee members can step up and be there, that'd be great because I am probably gonna start nannying literally that day. Um so yeah. Yeah, it's just nice to have all this kind of flexibility with the church stuff more specifically because obviously with a kid it's hard. He is going to be on a schedule, but I can't really get him on a schedule until he's about 4 months old. So that's going to be a while. And it's nice too because if I ever need to, I can bring him with because I have a car seat. Um, so it'll be great, but it's a lot mentally. I'm totally probably getting sidetracked, but it's a lot mentally. In what was it? There's a couple quotes I want to share with you from that um thing I attended. Hang on, I wrote them all down. And there was a really good one about like being overwhelmed. Okay, so something that Kate Lumpkin also said, and I think this is so true on so many levels. We let the work become more overwhelming than it needs to be. And I just think that is so, so true. Um, because in my head, I'm always just like, you gotta get this, and done before this time, and it's like, "Whoa, slow down," like, it doesn't have to be like that. So I wrote that one down because it's just so true. Um, Here, I'm gonna read the rest of these because I think they're really good. Majority of these are from Kate Lumpkin, but there's also one from Tyler McKenzie, who is a Broadway performer. So the first one I wrote down, which was the first one I was actually explaining, when you take care of your schedule and you honor the work that needs to get done and you get it done, that is a piece of wellness. And then I just shared the overwhelming one. Time management directly affects your wellness, and that's so true, and it kinda ties back into letting it all become overwhelming more than it needs to be. Um, it's so true. Your time management directly affects you up here. Next one is schedule your life and honor it, and I just think that's so true. Schedule your life, even if you don't stick to it like I'm doing, if you have a visual of what your weekly schedule looks like, honor it. And you can thank me later. I love this one too. Finding things you have control over is practicing wellness. And this is what I totally had to do when I first started my Sunday school job because this is a new position. Nobody really knew what really went into this position, how many hours on average would it be, and everything like that. So I really freaked out that first week because I didn't know what exactly was my responsibility. Was my responsibility to also take care of confirmation? No, because we have somebody else doing that. Was it just Sunday school? Now I can fully answer yes, it's Sunday school, the parents, the volunteers, and the online stuff. And so I actually wrote like all of it down and I just eliminated things that weren't my responsibility. And let me tell you, that helped a lot. Um, like a lot just to visually see it and then just start crossing things off that list. Like, so if you need to do that, I highly, highly recommend it. Wellness is structure, friends, family, things you have control over, etc. And that's really true. Honor your feelings. I think this is so important during this time. We're just experiencing so much anxiety. There's some people, their depression is getting worse. There's a lot going on up here. And so one of the things, and I didn't actually learn this really with the um, a live stream that I was watching of this, but I learned it with my Calm app, and it was to honor the feelings. Feelings come and feelings go. So if you can just sit with your feelings for a second, let them be, and then try to let them go naturally is the best thing you can do. And that all takes practice. And then finally, Tyler McKenzie said, how much of it can you take personal responsibility for, and how much of it is a choice? And I just think that that sticks so well. Again, how much of it is your personal responsibility, and then what exactly is a choice, you know? So I just wanted to share a couple of that with you guys and just have a real honest conversation about all of this because it's a lot. Just don't forget we're in this together. And if you need to talk to anybody, you can reach out to me on Instagram, Teresa underscore Benson. I think YouTube lets us direct message each other. So find me if you need somebody to talk to. And I hope you guys like this video. It's kind of all over the place, but it's supposed to be a honest conversation. So I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to give this a video a thumbs up. Just subscribe. I post every single weekend, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye.